betrayal doesn't always come with a storm. Sometimes it arrives softly, dressed in the warmth of routine, carrying the familiar scent of a perfume you once loved. It can sit across from you at dinner, asking about your day with a practiced smile, while hiding a truth that's already dismantling your life. I learned this when my wife confessed she was leaving me for another man, someone younger. There was no shouting, no broken dishes, just her quiet departure and the faint trace of her fragrance lingering in the air. What she didn't know was that I had one final play, one she'd never see coming. It was a mundane Tuesday evening. Work had dragged on, endless reports, a slog through rush hour traffic. I stopped to grab her favorite Thai curry, hoping the small gesture might bridge the growing distance between us. I'd sensed it for months, a quiet unraveling, and thought a familiar meal might help. But when I stepped into the house, a heavy stillness greeted me. Not peaceful, but thick, almost suffocating. Her car was in the driveway, yet the house felt hollow, the lights dim. The only sound was the faint hum of the fridge. I called out, "Layla." She was in the dining room, dressed too sharply for a weeknight. Emerald dress, polished makeup, hair cascading in loose curls. For a moment, I thought she'd planned something special, maybe a rare evening together. Then I saw the suitcase by the staircase. She turned, her fingers twisting nervously, her eyes avoiding mine. "We need to talk," she said, her voice steady but distant. My chest tightened. "Sure," I said, setting the takeout on the table, my words sounding empty. We didn't sit. We stood, strangers in a space we'd once shared, like actors in a scene gone wrong. Then she spoke. "I'm leaving. I've been with someone else." The words hit like a muted blast, my ears ringing as the room seemed to sway. I swallowed hard, trying to anchor myself. She pressed on, looking past me. "He's younger, 26. His name's Noah. I've been seeing him for a while, and he gets me." The world didn't collapse. It just froze, as if I'd stepped outside my own story, watching it unfold from a distance. "How long?" I asked, my voice even despite the chaos within. She hesitated, and that pause said it all. "Almost a year," she admitted. A year. 12 months of shared mornings and quiet nights, her slipping away for work or friends while weaving a life with him. I nodded, running a hand over my face, and then I did something unexpected. I didn't yell. I didn't plead. I looked at her and said, "I hope he's what you need." Her face flickered with uncertainty, as if she'd braced for a battle I wasn't fighting. "You're not upset?" she asked, almost skeptical. I shook my head. "If this is your choice, then make it." She stood there, her prepared script falling apart. I walked to the door, opened it, and without another word, she left, her suitcase rolling softly behind her. That night, I sat alone in the quiet house, not crumbling or reaching for a drink like some cliché. I just sat, staring at the ceiling, letting memories rewind. Our wedding, our road trips, the moments I thought were ours alone. But instead of breaking me, the silence felt like freedom. I wasn't destroyed. I was released. In the weeks that followed, I moved through the house like a ghost, boxing up her things, not out of anger, but because her presence clung too heavily to the walls. The bed felt vast, the kitchen silent. Then it struck me, I didn't just want out of the marriage. I wanted out of everything. The job, the city, the life I'd shaped around her. A month later, I acted. I quit my job, sold the house, cut all ties, and withdrew what savings I had. I left no trace, no goodbye post, no forwarding address. I simply disappeared. I landed in a quiet coastal village 3 hours south, where the air smelled of brine, and the days moved at their own pace. I rented a small cabin from a woman named Marguerite, who ran the local bookstore. She needed help with repairs, shelves, light fixtures, and I needed work that didn't bind me to a desk or a tie. Each morning, I walked to the beach before sunrise, letting the roar waves and the sting of salt air remind me I was alive. Still moving forward, I began rebuilding, not just shelves for Marguerite, but myself. I started running. First short jogs, then longer stretches along cliffs. I overhauled my diet, shedding years of stress and neglect. My hands grew callous, my body leaner, my mind sharper. Layla's face, once a constant shadow, began to blur. I wasn't escaping her anymore. I was chasing something new. 10 months later, I posted a single photo online, just me standing by a bookshelf I'd built, the sea rolling out behind me. No caption, no story, just a quiet moment of triumph. That night, a message from Layla arrived. "You look amazing. Where are you? Can we talk?" I didn't reply. A week later, another. I messed up. No, it wasn't what I thought. I lost the only person who really knew me. I stayed silent. Then a final one. "I'm so sorry. I wish I could undo it." But there was nothing to undo. My life had moved forward. A year after she left, I returned to the city for a friend's engagement party, a lively event with music and